The creators and cast of The Crown have rejected criticism that the series is exploitative of Britain's royal family following the death of Queen Elizabeth II. It comes after reports claimed Netflix had paused Prince Harry's and Meghan Markle's new documentary series. The upcoming fifth season of The Crown is expected to cover some of the most difficult years the British monarchy has faced, including the divorce between the then Prince Charles, now the King, and his first wife, Princess Diana. The series sparked backlash last month after an article claimed The Crown's plan to air an all-out war between Charles and Diana raises concerns at Palace, quoting an unnamed friend of the King calling the Netflix series exploitative. This week, the former UK Prime Minister John Major called The Crown a barrel load of nonsense, while broadcaster Jonathan Dimbleby said The Crown was full of nonsense, but this is nonsense on stilts. Loose Women panelist Jane Moore, 60, has since addressed concerns over Netflix airing the newest series of The Crown, as she questioned Harry's failure to address the streaming giant. It comes as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are reported to be working on a docu-series chronicling their lives for Netflix. Writing in her latest column for The Sun, Jane wrote, "Whatever happens with the documentary that's part of the Sussexes' rumoured £83 million deal with Netflix, Harry's failure to criticise The Crown is illuminating." To add insult to injury, Charles, now King, is reportedly painted as uncaring, devious and supposedly plotting behind his mother's back with then Prime Minister John Major to force her into early abdication and take the throne himself. The columnist explained The Crown creators are blurring the lines between facts and fiction. She added now the show is venturing into modern-day stories, the dramatization of the royals is now being called into question. "What a shame that our King's youngest son isn't yet lining up to defend him, too," Jane continued. She added, "This isn't the ancient history of British Henry VIII we're dealing with. This is King Charles III, who is very much alive and, according to royal biographer William Shawcross, not in a position to sue like other prominent families." It comes as Harry and a number of high-profile figures are suing a national newspaper over alleged breaches of privacy. Jane finished by admitting she believes The Crown is beautifully made television but added it's not wholly factual. Ricky Gervais aims dig at James Corden worst dinner party ever. Latest Britney Spears causes stir with naked bed snap after Sun Slam move pictures. Debbie McGee is auctioning off late husband Paul Daniels' magical items admission, as a result of the criticism, a Netflix spokeswoman said on Monday. Series 5 is a fictional dramatization, imagining what could have happened behind closed doors during a significant decade for the royal family, one that has already been scrutinized and well documented by journalists, biographers and historians. Speaking to Variety on Tuesday, The Crown creator, Peter Morgan, rejected claims that the show was unkind to the family. "I think we must all accept that the 1990s was a difficult time for the royal family, and King Charles will almost certainly have some painful memories of that period," Morgan said. "But that doesn't mean that, with the benefit of hindsight, history will be unkind to him, or the monarchy. The show certainly isn't. I have enormous sympathy for a man in his position, indeed, a family in their position. People are more understanding and compassionate than we expect sometimes." Meanwhile, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have been embroiled in mystery over the release of their much-anticipated Netflix docu-series. The series had reportedly been scheduled for release within weeks of Season 5 of The Crown, which is being launched on November 9. But reports are now conflicting over whether this will go ahead. Meghan has since revealed that the series on her life, and on that of Prince Harry, may not be the way we would have told it. The Duchess told Variety magazine, "It's nice to be able to trust someone with our story, a seasoned director whose work I've long admired, even if it means it may not be the way we would have told it."